Aluminum foil.
Cement truck.
My grandma's old desk.
Taiwanese mandarin.
Your shoes.
Muskrats.
Welcome back to HIVEMIND Unlimited.
And welcome to the third ever Random Things Are we not doing it in unison on this channel?
I'm done.
You're done with that?
I'm done with all the gimmicks.
The third ever Random Things Bracket, where we do a bracket of random things. We are HIVEMIND Unlimited. We have a main channel called HIVEMIND. You can subscribe to that. We have a Patreon, which is linked in description. We also have a new newsletter powered by Beehive.
Buzz.
It's linked in description and has a bunch of exclusive stuff on there. And other than that, we got Cope's clothes. Yeah.
And he is not just a website. He's a man.
All right, let's get into it. First matchup. Dewey Decimal System versus O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Dewey Decimal System makes me think of Daniel Day-Lewis. And the one time I got hand stuff in a library in college.
Dewey Decimal, I believe, is Donald Duck's little brother? Is that?
Dewey Decimal?
I'm pretty sure that was his name.
Whatever, it's beating O'Reilly Auto Parts here. AutoZone superior.
Do you really think so?
Yeah, the guys in AutoZone are always like a little more willing to help, seemingly.
Oh, okay.
I think there's more of a culture, like a good culture in place over there, and O'Reilly Auto Parts is kind of like the Carolina Panthers.
They're like I feel like they're more like the Walmart. They kind of got like almost a monopoly on the whole auto parts thing.
There are more AutoZones than O'Reilly's, 100%.
You think so?
Yeah, I'd put $1 billion, a 100-gallon bet on it.
100 gallons of what?
100 gallon. You name it, and I got it for you.
Juice, obviously.
Okay.
Grant, can we fact check that? How many AutoZones versus O'Reilly Auto Parts?
There's more AutoZones.
Do I owe you 10 gallons of juice? Or
You never agreed to that.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, let's go with Dewey Decimal System.
Organization is key in life and libraries.
Next, we got Jersey Swaps versus the way too old guy at the club. Jersey Swaps is kind of a new phenomenon, right?
I think so. At least like the photo opportunity is. It feels like guys might have just like done it a little more, like send it to their house back in the day. Because you see like veterans have like walls of their dudes' jerseys.
Yeah, I just like the new kind of internet version of it where Jalen Hurts and Jordan Love trade jerseys, so it says Love Hurts.
Yeah, I also like when like Pascal Siakam pops it off on the court and gives it to like Kai Cenat. And you're like, huh?
Well, yeah, but like that's not a jersey swap. Kai Cenat doesn't have like a Twitch jersey.
Sure he does.
No, that's not really how it works. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I don't like jersey swaps, and there are two ways the old guy at the club goes.
I don't like the way too old guy at the club.
There can be a great one.
Yeah, okay. He has to be a pimp. That's literally it.
Jeez, you can't even say that kind of shit anymore.
Yes, you can.
You cannot say pimp.
He has to be dressed like a pimp. Doesn't have to necessarily be one.
Dude, there are cool old guys at the club.
Like
chill, not harassing ladies. That's the key.
Yeah, well, okay. Then show me those guys, because I've never met them.
I've bumped into them.
Yeah?
Selling cigarettes.
But you have a thing. You give the old guys a benefit of the doubt.
As you should.
I'm unwilling to give.
They're your elders.
No, they're creepy most of the time if they're at the club.
I'm not assuming that.
The bar is fine.
Yeah.
The club, what are you doing at the club?
I turn every bar into a club and every club into a bar. That's kind of my deal.
I'm going with jersey swaps.
I go old men at club.
Grant?
I'm taking jersey swaps.
All right.
I like how that photo is Jalen Hurts swapping a jersey with a ref.
Yep, because the ref helped them win the game. Now we got Albino Animals versus Jack Ruby.
All I know Jack Ruby for is steakhouses. I don't know if it's a gangster.
Nope. Dad, you're thinking of Jeff Ruby, Cincinnati restaurateur.
Yeah.
Jack Ruby is the guy who killed John Wilkes Booth, I think?
No. I'm just going to tell you that by the picture.
He killed somebody who killed the president. Not John Wilkes Booth. Who's the other guy? Lee Harvey Oswald, the other three guy.
I thought Sirhan killed Lee Harvey Oswald.
I'm pretty sure Jack Ruby did it.
Good for Jack Ruby. Albino animals are awesome.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. But I feel bad for them because they're blind-ish.
It's whatever. I don't feel bad for animals.
You don't feel bad for animals?
I'm sorry. My empathy's all filled up with the humans.
Is it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that side of you.
Yeah, not for you.
I know, yeah. It doesn't seem like it.
Like 3 people I care about, and that kind of fills me up.
Right.
Albino animals, I don't have time, but they are sick.
Yeah,
like a snake.
Yeah, albino snake is
Come
awesome.
on.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
You're like that's like a villain pet.
And I like the albino like tundra rodents.
Yeah.
Those are gross and awesome.
I like the albino things that like live deep in caves because they don't need pigmentation. And sometimes their skin even grows right over their eyes because they don't even need to see. They just vibe.
And my favorite of all, the albino rhino, because it rhymes.
Yep.
I'm going to go with albino animals.
Easy.
Yep. All right, now we got fear-mongering versus 2011. Yeah, fear-mongering.
I like fear-mongering quite a bit, honestly.
Where does it rank in your mongering? Like cheese-mongering and fish-mongering?
Oh, low on that, I guess. But I like seeing people get worked up about shit that I'm not worked up about.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean? I like when I call my mom and she's like, honey, you got to be careful going to Seattle. There's
Right.
a migrant crime. And I'm like, Mom, shut the fuck up.
My dad's like, oh, and now Portland's got a whole safety city over there.
Yeah.
It's filled with people just shooting heroin syringes at everybody.
Good luck going to Austin. All sinkholes.
Yeah.
Every other day, sinkhole.
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 Yep, sinkhole.
Thursday, sinkhole.
Sinkhole de Mayo.
Yeah,
really celebrated down
every
there.
fucking day.
Yeah.
And 2011 was, I think that was the first year I got hand stuff.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay.
Probably right around then.
Yeah, but I think that was the first year I got mouth stuff.
Nice. See, you were ahead of me.
Yeah.
As you are my elder.
A little bit, yeah.
You are the old guy at the club after all.
No, I am not.
And people should be fear-mongering about you.
2011 is like Thanksgiving, and 2012 was Christmas. That's all I'm going to say.
You had butt stuff, 2012?
Stop it. 2011 was a pep rally for 2012.
Got it.
Because everybody was, there's a lot of fear mongering in 2011. They were like, hey, the world's going to end next year according to the Mayans or the Mexicans or somebody.
And then you got reverse rhinoed in 2012. Reverse albino rhinoed with the butt.
No.
Oh, when was that?
That's never happened.
Really?
Yeah, no, I've never done that.
Oh.
No.
You should try it. Reverse albino rhinoed butt stuff.
Not for me, I don't think.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going fear mongering.
2011 for me.
Grant, where do you fall?
I'll take fear mongering.
Yep.
It is a cool word. That's going to get a lot of votes in this bracket. All right, now we got the Washington football team versus family heirlooms.
Family heirlooms. They're called the Commanders now. This is just like a 1-year phenomena where they were known as the football team.
That's why I like them. I'm picking the Washington football team for sure. Family heirlooms is it's like
They're sick.
it's hoarding. It's just like microdosing hoarding.
I love it. I love when I go into my sister's house and I see the old bronze emblem that used to hang above my grandfather's office. And it's like an eagle with a gun and a flag. It's like this weird old thing that only an old man would have. And now I go into her house and I see it. And it's like kind of funny that it's out of place, but it also reminds me of my sweet pops.
What's Dick Cheney going to leave you when he dies?
Dick Cheney, hopefully one of his fucking hearts.
Oh, he has 2 hearts?
He's on his 4th. So,
Oh, he's on his 4th heart.
yeah, I'd like to think he kept the other ones. He seems like a sicko like that.
Okay. Yeah, easily going to go with the Washington football team here.
Heirlooms for me, Grant.
I'll take heirlooms.
There we go. And I like heirloom potatoes or heirloom tomatoes.
Yeah, heirloom tomatoes.
Yeah.
But I don't want my family to leave me tomatoes. I mean, they're gonna last like what, 3 days?
That's fine with me.
All right, how about railroad handcars versus the Hokey Pokey?
The easiest one of the day. It's railroad handcars, and that's got a lot of momentum for me.
Really?
Handcars, like in a
But the Hokey Pokey, that's what it's all about.
old brother, where out thou? They get on the handcar.
What did you just say?
Oh, brother, where out thou?
Where out thou?
Yeah.
It's where art thou?
Where art thou? Where out thou? Yo, oh, brother, where out thou? That's me and you leaving a party that sucks.
Oh, brother, we're out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The handcars are sick. You just kind of, it's like a seesaw that moves. It's just a genius mechanism.
Yeah, it's like a square skateboard. I am going to go with the Hokey Pokey because it's kind of like the original Soulja Boy.
Well, I'm going handcars. Grant, where are you?
I'll take railroad and car.
Yeah, that one's so easy.
Fucking god damn it. I'm getting railroaded on this bracket. All right, next we got Trey Songz versus checking out the crib on Google Earth.
Oh, checking out the crib. Just your house?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my house is kind of boring to check out, but I love, once you start there, you can't stop. You go down the street, you take a turn, and then you're just playing around until you find your creepy neighbor.
I use it to check for ghosts.
Ghosts?
Yeah, because the Google Earth cameras can pick up ghosts. They have like a
Nice.
heat sensor thing. So I like to make sure that my place isn't haunted.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'll check it 3 days after I checked it previously, and there's new stuff there.
Whoa.
Yeah. And that's how I know something's going on.
I like checking out my parents' house.
Oh, yeah?
Just seeing how they're doing.
Seeing what they're up to.
I don't get down there very much, so it's good to check on them.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely going to go with that. Trey Songz.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, whatever.
Trey songs, 4 songs, 5 songs. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Make as many as you want, dude. Stay out of my fucking life.
Yeah. All right, now we got Petri dishes versus the war on Christmas.
Ooh.
This one's the first real tough one, I think.
You know what? I like a Petri dish because it does imply that I'm going to get to see like someone's fingernail, like microscopic level.
Yeah, Petri dishes were really, really cool in science class. And honestly, I feel like as an adult, we're missing out on just kind of fucking around with a Petri dish.
Yeah, I'd love to have like a pretty high-powered microscope in here just to see shit.
Yeah. And am I mistaken, or was one of the characters in The Land Before Time named Petri?
You're right.
Petri was the little pterodactyl?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah. That actually sounds right. Wasn't murdered by their father either.
No, that was Littlefoot.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Little Feet is an old jam band.
Oh, really?
Correct.
Didn't know that.
Yep.
The War on Christmas, I don't think it's about the book here. It's kind of the idea, the concept.
I think so. I don't mind the War on Christmas. I think it's fun. And you know what? We're really good at waging wars. So fuck it.
Yeah, definitely. And I like the response, the resistance.
Yes.
Keep Christ in Christmas is funny to me. I love how Starbucks is somehow involved.
Yep.
They're kind of like, oh, now they got holiday cups. They're supposed to be Christmas. I don't like the type of person, but I like that conversation with them because it's so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, usually the person who believes there's a war on Christmas has much more harmful views than that one.
Oh, yeah. They're a fucking moron.
Yeah. And they'll argue with you about a bunch of stuff that's just a little too serious. But when you get to talk about there being a war on Christmas, I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with that.
I'm going Petri dishes.
Grant?
Ooh, I'll take Petri dishes.
Yeah, that was a close one for me. Yeah, I'm not mad about it. All right, now we got The Key to the City versus Santa Ria by Sublime.
Initially, this felt very close, but I'm going with Santa Ria. It's a great song.
I don't practice Santa Ria. I ain't got no crystal ball. I got $1 million, but I spent it all. Yeah, it is. Oh, sorry. Were you going to take the second verse?
I'd slap her bare behind.
Is that what he says?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'd pop a cap in Sancho and I'd slap her bare behind.
Wow,
My
that
baby.
is badass and
Yeah,
vulgar
he's
and
badass.
It's like
That's like
scumbag.
spanking.
That's some scumbag shit.
Yeah, I picture like South Central scumbag slapping ass, drinking Modelo out of the cooler, shooting at your neighbor's house.
The back tattoo makes a lot more sense now.
That song is so good.
Yeah, The Key to the City, I do like when it's like a ridiculous person getting it.
Yeah.
You know, like Kurt Vile got the key to Philadelphia.
Sure.
And I was like, why? You know? I mean, he's a great rocker. Love his music.
Also, how many fucking keys are there?
Yeah, I know. And also, what does it open? Like, if it was like an all-purpose key to like every restaurant and grocery store and bar and club and
that'd be nice.
Nightclub in the city, then it's awesome.
It's too big for that.
Yeah, it's like a huge key that you just get to put in your house. I will say, and this can kind of be like our campaign video for it, we would love the keys to Toledo, Ohio.
I'd rather be on the remix to Santa Ria. I didn't grow up in Toledo.
Well, yeah, but you grew up close.
I'll take the key to Swanton. I could probably call them tomorrow.
Yeah, probably, first one.
They'd be like, oh, sure.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't fucking open anything. And I'd be like, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll take the keys to Toledo. I mean, yeah, I grew up in Sylvania, but I went to school in Toledo.
That's fine. That counts. I want nothing to do with it. I'll take Mudhead and season tickets and I'll scalp them.
Would you go to the ceremony where they gave me the key to the city, though, in Toledo?
Of course.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'd be on stage with you. I'd pat you on the back. I'd hug you when you got it.
Aw.
Yeah.
And I'll do the same for they probably don't have a stage there, but
Grandstands.
The barn or whatever they got going.
Grandstands. They do it in
on
the football
Do it
field.
on the Ferris wheel. Something.
Yeah. The football field is the biggest arena in town.
Okay, yeah.
By far.
We could do it there.
Yeah.
You know what? And I'll bring a live bulldog.
That's good of you.
Yeah. I know last time I brought a dead bulldog and that it was just not the vibe.
It was stuffed. I didn't mind it.
Yeah, other people seemed upset.
It was the stuff you were doing with him that people didn't like, I think.
Well, I was pretending to talk. I was trying to pretend to be him.
Yeah,
and he
you
was
get-
obviously a rough and rowdy New Yorker.
Yeah, you gave him a cigarette and acted like he was like the editor of a newspaper in 1912.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool, though. I was like, I'm Benny Bulldog, and I'm going to crack this case no matter what it takes. You know? And then everybody, they didn't like that.
No, I'm going Santa Ria.
Santa Ria. Carhartt versus Cannonball Diving.
You know what? This is going to offend a lot of people. Carhartt's kind of fucking overrated nowadays.
Really? Come on, it's Detroit.
I reached out to him too. Never responded. Fuck him.
What did you say?
I said, hey man, let me get a jacket.
Well, yeah. Like what, with Instagram or email? Or
What?
How did you reach out to Carhartt? It's not a person.
I went.
I mean, I'm sure it was named after a person.
I went to the store.
You just went to the store and said, hey, let me get a jacket?
Yeah.
Were you willing to pay for it? Or?
Fuck no.
Well, that's the problem there.
Fuck that. I will say, last time I went to a Carhartt store, it was on a weekend, nice summer day, and they had one of those ridiculous little promo kids out front. I don't know, some sort of
promo kid?
Yeah, he had like a lanyard on, and he was like, "What's up, guys? Want to spin this wheel?" And I was like,
"Oh, it's
for what?"
Yeah. Oh,
and he was like, "Oh, you could win, a pen or." And I was like, "Cut the shit. What's the best thing I could win?" He was like, "Oh, you could get a $20 gift card. I only got a couple left," and it was the small sliver. Won that shit.
Did you really?
Went right in, bought a shirt that was like $30, $10. Said, see you later. What a great day.
Yeah, I guess that's cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Shoe Carnival.
Yeah, I remember Shoe Carnival.
Shoe Carnival was fucked though, because you could only spin the fucking wheel after you finished your goddamn purchase.
Oh,
you
yeah.
remember that?
Yeah, it was
It's not
it was like a rebate.
Yeah, and then if you won anything, they were like, here you go, you can use this your next time in.
Oh, that's smart though.
I'm like, bitch, please.
That's good business on Shoe Carnival's part though.
Yeah, ask how many of those sons of bitches are in business still.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. If you worked at Shoe Carnival, were you called a carny or?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
they had a freak show in the back.
Did they really?
At least the one I went to.
Okay, yeah. I remember I span a wheel at the Chipotle grand opening. This is like early days Chipotle. Like people were like, it was like word on the street. There's this new Mexican spot.
Yeah.
Where it's an assembly line. You can make your own burrito as you go. You know, that sort of thing. And I went and I was like a little kid and I spun a wheel and got a free burrito.
Nice.
My first burrito at Chipotle was free and it was huge.
That's awesome, man. I go cannonball diving.
I'm assuming this is yelling cannonball while you dive.
Exactly.
Because cannonball diving, I mean, what is that even? That's a weird saying.
Yeah, it's yelling it.
It's yelling it while you dive.
Yes. Cannonball!
You know what? Honestly, I'm going to go with Carhartt here because yelling it, I hate the person who yells it.
Oh, I love it because it starts the party.
It's got to be an uncle.
Yeah, no one started swimming yet, and he goes out and he goes, Beth, is the pool ready? She's like, yeah, get in there. And he goes, cannonball! And
yeah, I do like that moment. I'm still going to go with Carhartt because I wear it.
Yep, nope.
Grant?
I'm taking Cannonball.
Yeah, of course. Obviously.
There's just too many bad people that wear Carhartt.
There's too many bad people that yell cannonball.
I've never met one.
Next, we got Dale Gribble versus seeing a wild animal at the zoo and saying, who let him out of his cage?
That's a pretty good bit, but Dale, I fucking love King of the Hill.
I know you do, and full transparency, our friend Sam, he made this. He texted me and said, do you know King of the Hill characters? And I said, no, but Graydon does.
Yeah.
So, I don't know who Dale Gribble is, but he looks cool.
He's a conspiratorial exterminator who lives in a trailer, always has a cigarette, excessive alcoholic, has a hot ass wife that cheats on him with John Redman. It's so obvious to everyone else, but he is so focused on often the government tapping his phones and stuff. And he's always smoking a cigarette and he drives a big exterminator truck around town.
Do they ever do an American Dad King of the Hill crossover episode?
Fuck no, that wouldn't make sense.
Okay. I'm going to go with seeing a wild animal at the zoo and saying who let him out of his cage.
Yeah, I love a good character, but that is too good of a bit. So let's get that.
All right, now we got FoamPosits versus whale sharks.
I wanted the Galaxy FoamPosits so bad when I was a little hooper.
I'm not trying to be a sneaker snob here. I always hated FoamPosits. Still don't like them. Think they're ugly. I don't get why. I don't get the hype. And whale sharks are fucking awesome.
Yeah, whale sharks are great. There was a brief moment in my heavy zoo going days that whale sharks became my favorite animal.
Yeah.
I would always buy the toy at the gift shop on the way out and be like, where's it? Looking through file, and I'll take that.
Yeah.
FoamPosits, I don't know. They're great shoe to hoop in.
Totally. I get that.
They're not a streetwear shoe. They're too shiny.
Yeah, but people wear them.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't like. And they become so sought after. It's just a little.
Yeah.
Enough with the malarkey and the hullabaloo.
Yep. Whale sharks, easy.
Whale sharks. Those things are badass.
I think they're the largest gay sea animal, too.
Oh, I didn't know that. John Wayne Gay sea animal. John Wayne versus gay sea animals.
Show me that demon drop, pilgrim. I'll take another Cosmo.
I prefer men sexually, pilgrim. My sexual preference is the same as my sex, pilgrim. I'm still figuring out what gay means.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah.
We all are.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Up next, we got Soulful White Boys. That looks like Zach Villery versus Denver. Shout out, Zach.
Denver is a shit town that's overrun.
Denver.
It's overrun right now.
By what?
Homeless migrants.
What the fuck, dude? Are you doing?
I'm doing a dig. Have you heard of Dignan?
Oh yeah,
you've heard of the Dignan?
I was at a city council meeting last night, and he came barging in dressed in like inappropriate Native American regalia.
Oh yeah,
and he was speaking some sort of gibberish that was supposed to be representative of Spanish and Mandarin hybrid.
Oh okay.
And then he played
Mandarin.
He played kung fu fighting on a boombox, and then tried to break dance.
Yeah.
All in all, an electric performance.
I mean, definitely. It's experimental.
If it was like 4 a.m. at an art party, maybe at a warehouse in Denver,
yeah,
that would work. But at city council meeting, it was abhorrent.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's up to kind of some weird stuff.
I fucking hate soulful white boys.
I'm better than soulless white boys.
Whatever. Denver's a great city.
Denver. Here's what I'll say about Denver. It's a nice place to visit and whatever, but cultural exports. I mean, what are we doing here?
What?
Name one great musician from Denver.
Oh, John.
John who?
John Denver.
He's not from Denver. His last name's Denver. Okay.
How else do you get a last name like that?
We don't have time for that. Soulful white boys, easily.
Dan Vollmer.
Dan Vollmer is from BG. He's from
He
Bowling
lived
Green.
in Denver for a long time. I think he even met his wife there.
Yeah, he's a friend of ours.
That's awesome.
Who lived in Denver.
Burritos. Every burrito I've ever had in Denver kicks ass.
Yeah, they do have good burritos, but that doesn't make a
train
city
station
worth going to.
Train station, great train station.
Yeah, there's a few. They have a haunted airport.
Rocky Top.
Rocky Top?
Mountain Top. Oh, Rocky Top, here we go to the mountain top. That's like they sing shit like that. It's an old mountaineer town that's now infested with hippies and migrants.
Yeah, I'm going with soulful white boys because it's better than soulless white boys.
I'm going Denver, go Nuggets.
I'm taking soulful white boys.
Fuck you.
Of course we are.
Sorry, Hunter.
He's a soulful white boy.
He's a Nuggets fan.
Yeah, barely. All right, now we got Ozempic versus skipping the Big Sean verse.
Oh, fuck that.
Oh, what the hell?
I'm never skipping the Big Sean verse, except for sometimes. Sometimes I don't want to hear it.
See, the thing is like when Big Sean has a verse on another song, it's usually awesome.
Yeah.
He just has some songs of his own.
Sure.
Where I'd be skipping like maybe one of the 3 Big Sean verses on his own song.
Yeah, this is really a battle of two things I don't like. I don't like the Ozempic craze thing that's going on, and I don't like shitting on Big Sean anymore.
Yeah, not at all. But I'll say about the Ozempic thing is like, I don't like culturally what Ozempic means right now, but it's just a diabetes medication, and it's honestly one of the most effective medications that we've seen in our lifetime.
Yeah, that's great.
Like, it's helped a lot of people lose the required weight and regulate their levels. Like, Ozempic's a great medication.
Yeah.
It's just that now it's popular with people who want to cut a few in Hollywood. But I'm gonna go with Ozempic.
I'll take it. Up next, we got homonyms or loots.
Yeah, I believe that's homonyms.
Oh shit, my bad.
Actually, I think you can say it either way. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I love a loot, dude. A loot is sick.
But dude, homonyms are so sick. It's a word that means 2 things that are completely different.
I don't like that. That's just like lazy American language, English language. Sorry. It's American to me.
Okay. Dude, you know there are some languages where they don't have like plurals, like each thing is a new thing?
Sure.
Like there's no word for books.
Yeah.
It's just, this is the old man and the sea.
Yeah.
This is the Bible. What are those 2 things? The old man and the sea and the Bible.
But yeah, I mean, I hate other languages too.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
A lute is sick. That's the dawn of music, dog. It's like one of the early, like imagine a dude back in the day. You never even seen one of these things. And you're walking down the street and you're like, what the fuck is that noise? It is pleasant and awesome. Like must be a spell. And then you look over and there's a dirty little street guy playing like Dragon Force on the lute. Imagine Freebird on the lute back in like 1000 BC.
You know what I'm just noticing?
Yeah.
Lute is a homonym.
Yeah, sure.
Give me the lute. They don't mean in that instrument when they say that.
No. Then maybe.
Is that how that works? I'm not sure if that's actually. Maybe it has to be spelled the exact same way. Is that how it works? Ah, fuck.
I love lutes, dude. They're fuck language. What are we talking? Phonics?
I love that shit. Give me homonyms.
Grant, where do you fall?
Show me the loot.
Show me the loot.
All right, last one on the first side. We got Loveland Frog versus Norbit.
Loveland Frog, so easily. One of the greatest cryptids of all time.
It's so weird.
It's awesome. Why? Loveland's got nothing but Chris Grissom and the Loveland Frog.
No, I know. I'm not saying it's weird in a bad way.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell?
And look at the drawing of it.
Look how tall the Loveland Frog is.
And he seemingly is handsy.
Yeah, he seems
like his thing.
Yeah.
He's like a peeper.
Right.
He sneaks up on you and he grabs a little ass and you turn around and you're like ready to fight and he goes, and you're like, oh shit, what up, dude?
I don't think that's what people would say.
I'd say, fuck, I haven't seen you in a dog's age.
You've seen the Loveland Frog before?
Yeah, every time I drive through, we holler at each other.
There's no. This isn't a picture, right?
No.
That's a rendering?
Yes.
All right, just making sure, because that would scare the hell out of me if that's real.
Norbit is it represents a bad era.
Yeah, it's not Eddie Murphy's proudest moment, which is obviously Dr. Doolittle. but yeah, I'm not a big Norbit fan. I like the concept. I think it's funny when Eddie Murphy plays every character.
I do too, but I hate that whole movie rests on the fact that he's a fat lady for half of it. It's just like, ha ha ha. Yeah. So big.
Yeah, that's a lot of
it's
the
like,
jokes
come
there,
on.
yeah. I haven't seen it in ever. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen it all the way through.
I guess that is what's funny about the Loveland Frog is that it's so big, but it feels less offensive because it's a frog.
I haven't seen either of these.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Loveland Frog.
Oh, easily.
On to the second side. Now we got eye floaters versus grifting.
Grifting?
What?
What?
I hate grifters.
I don't see an eye floater and get excited.
It's cool that they exist, though.
I guess grifting is like a complex thing, though. You can like steal money.
Yeah, but grifting, a lot of the time, I feel like the example of grifting nowadays is just people who change their opinion for money.
Perfect. That's awesome.
No, it's not.
I mean, they can do that, though.
Whatever happened to standing on business?
Whatever, dude. I started a GoFundMe because I was sick.
That's not a good thing that you should be proud of.
I'm grifting cash.
I just can't. I can't back this one up. I can't do it.
An eye floater's so boring.
I remember the first time I saw an eye floater and I freaked out and ran into my mom and was like, "What is that?" And then she was like, "Oh, you're good." And that happens to everybody.
You were talking like a man back then?
Yeah. I demand of you, tell me what this is.
Jeez, you should not talk to your mom like that.
It was last week.
I love grifting.
I'm going with the eye floaters.
Grift or not, Grant?
Show me eye floaters.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
You guys are fucking losers.
It's like mystical and cool.
Money, please. Don't care.
Yeah. All right, how about Yacht Rock versus Henchmen?
Yacht Rock. Henchmen are
Dude,
great.
Henchmen are fire.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool, but Yacht Rock is like an amazing... Michael McDonald.
Michael McDonald's great, and I guess Vampire Weekend's kind of Yacht Rock sometimes.
New school, like those guys, Yacht Rock. I'm talking Stephen Bishop, Michael McDonald, Bobby Caldwell, Steely Dan.
Is Christopher Christopherson? No,
yes.
He is?
No, Christopherson's more like a
Who's
folk
the guy who won a bunch of Grammys? It's the other Chris. Chris something.
Christopher Cross?
Christopher Cross.
Christopher Cross is Yacht Rock.
Yeah.
Don Henley. You could break out every member of the Eagles. You know, like, what a genre.
Even Jalen Hurts?
Even Jalen Hurts. It's just white guys being a little soulful with a tinge of romance.
Look at this picture of Henchmen, though.
I like a henchman, but he ain't top brass.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
If you're not first, you're last.
He's a yes man at the end of the day. And it's fun, like, when the henchmen show up and they're ready to do it. That's all right. But like the henchmen never have any personality. They're
but what is the honcho without the henchman?
I guess nothing, but
right.
What is anybody on a boat without Michael McDonald at some point?
People on a boat nowadays are listening to country. It sucks, but it's true.
Not me.
Yes, you are.
Put me on a boat. I'm not playing country.
You play country no matter where you are.
That's fine, but I'm going to play Save It for a Rainy Day.
Yeah, I like that song.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Henchmen, though.
Oh, Yacht Rock. Easy. Grant, what do you got?
Show me Henchmen.
Yeah, Grant don't like drinking beers no more.
Yeah.
He's into cartoon henchmen.
Yeah. All right, now, vanity license plates versus advent calendars.
Oh, vanity license plates. I get so excited every time I see one. I saw one the other day that said crispy with a 5. That's awesome.
I could cry thinking about advent calendars.
That's gay.
I was obsessed with them as a kid.
I liked them as a kid too. We had a family friends that lived in England, and they would send us a Cadbury one every year. That was very special to me because as a kid, that chocolate was really great. And then I turned like 12, and I don't give a fuck. And now when I see a license plate that says balls or something, that's exciting to me. I could cry over that.
Yeah, see, ours was like homemade stuffed little Velcro pieces that we would hang up each day that made a nativity scene by the time the advent calendar was done.
Oh, I thought advent calendar was just one that you pop chocolate out of every day.
I think that was for like fat kids and shit.
Oh.
I don't know if I should say that.
That's fine. Stand on business.
I don't know if I should say that.
Stand on business for once, you skunk.
Oh, man.
You fucking skunk, man.
I'd like to apologize for my casual fat phobia there. I was just trying to fire back, as this is kind of a debate show.
Yeah.
And the bracket's all kind of about getting your candidate to the next round, winning the primary, if you will. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't represent my views or how I truly feel. And I think everybody's beautiful.
One of those license plates says it's lit, and the other one says dick out. You're going to take your dumb little Velcro calendar over that?
Hate to burst your bubble, bro, but you couldn't get the one that says dick out. They don't let you do that.
In other states, sometimes they will.
Fuck Trump. Not going to be able to do that one either, bozo.
My mom and the first guy she remarried after she left my father or my dad left her, I don't know. They had license plate that said I groom on one car and then dog hair on the others.
Ooh, I would hate to drive the first one. I would hate to drive.
I mean, it didn't really have a meaning back then. It was like 2007. So
I groom.
Yep. Because I groom dog hair.
Imagine if you pulled
Still
up,
has them.
If it says I groom and you pull up next to a car that says Lil Kids. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, vanity license plates for me. Easy.
Yeah, easily vanity license plates. Who cares about my childhood? Now we got trail cam happenings versus lying about your academic pedigree.
I love like the style of a trail cam footage, and I also like when I hang out with a country friend who like they'll have a whole folder on their phone and they'll brag. Oh, dude, check out what's been out there recently.
Yeah.
And they'll send me 7 pictures of just like a fat ass deer eating corn. And I'm like, dude, great job.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather be seeing that than somebody showing me like ring camera footage from their front door.
Oh, yeah, that shit's weird.
I mean, I do like it when like something actually happens. Like if like a deer and a jackal get onto the front porch and start fucking or something. I'll like, that's cool. Because then you're like, wow, they found a nice place.
I love a happy encounter between strangers too.
What do you, wait.
Like a ring cam footage I saw the other day was like a young Muslim man who just started working for Amazon, and it was his time to pray in the afternoon. And he went down in the person's backyard, and the guy comes with a ring camera and he goes, "Hey, what are you doing, man? What's going on?" And the guy gets up and he's like super apologetic. And he's like, "Sir, I'm Muslim. I got to pray, 3-4 times a day. That was my time. I was just using this little space right here. I wasn't using much of the yard." He was like, "I had to get my prayers off." So, "What are you doing, man?" And the guy's all worked up until they finally find the middle ground. And he's like, "Oh, you doing your prayers, man?" And the guy's like, "Yes, sir. I'm just doing my prayers." And he's like, "Dude, you know what, man? He like calms all the way down. And he's like, "Good for you, man. Do your prayers. Knock them out." I was like, that's awesome.
That all happened on a ring camera?
Yeah.
How?
You know how you can talk through it.
Well, yeah, but I just mean like.
And so like someone was at work.
In the backyard?
Yeah, I guess that's like where the door was, whatever, where they get deliveries.
Oh, okay.
And the guy was at work and saw a young Muslim Amazon driver praying in his backyard, and he got startled because he didn't know what he was doing. Maybe he's never seen a Muslim man at prayer.
Yeah.
And he started hooting and hollering at him, and then they settled. And it was very beautiful. And then a jackal came up and started fucking the dude who was praying.
Hell yeah. That's the best of both worlds.
Gave it to him.
Yeah, that's cool,
Gave
man.
it to him. And the guy in the ring camera was rooting him on. He's like, "Sick him."
And then he was like, "Hey, by the way, man, Mecca's that way." Lying about your academic pedigree is awesome because it's easy. And
so easy.
Nobody has ever asked me for either of my diplomas.
Never finished school. And if I'm in a conversation with someone that I don't really care to be in. Yep. Went to school at Cincinnati. Boom. Done.
That's not a lie.
I guess, or like I'll say a finished out. Finished out school down in Cincinnati.
Yeah, that's also not, you could straight up say, I have a degree from the University of Cincinnati.
True, and I have done that, but I guess I don't really seek out the opportunity to do that. It's just very easy to lie.
Yeah, it's so easy to lie.
I met a guy the other day who was smoking a blunt on Belle Isle in a Lions jersey and Cartiers, and he was in a giant Mercedes van, and he said he went to Harvard, and I didn't blink.
Oh, is that the guy who asked us for hot dogs?
Yeah,
I like that guy.
I liked him too, but he said he went to Harvard for theology and now he's a pastor.
Man, could be true.
No reason to believe he's lying, but like that's the only guy I've ever met who went to Harvard for theology.
I have one big reason to believe him, and that's he was in a Barry Sanders jersey. And he also offered to pay for hot dogs and burgers multiple times when we were giving them to him for free.
And he was in like a $300,000 Mercedes van, and people were kind of cycling out of the back. Like people could stop by and have a drink or something. And then when they left, they'd say, all right, see you later, OG. And he'd be like, all right, bet you come see me at this time in this place or whatever.
Okay.
So he was either dealing drugs or he was like the community pastor who like people were stopping by to show respect.
He was probably dealing penance.
True.
Yeah. I'm going to go with trail cam happenings.
Easy, yeah.
For sure.
I love watching porn on those too.
All right, now we got Akon City versus celebrities playing themselves in movies.
Akon City was a complete failure, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't want to jump out here and say something bad because Akon tried to build a city.
And it looks pretty sick in that picture.
The rendering is great.
Right. That's a rendering?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Those buildings look insane.
It's like good for Akon trying to build a city.
He's got some backwards stuff going on, though. He like believes some stuff that I don't.
That's fine.
Nah.
Celebrities playing themselves in movies is whatever. I'm trying to think of an instance where like I'm super stoked about it. I like it more in a short form. Like a TV show is fine. Quick cameo of, oh, is that Blake Griffin? He's like, what's up?
Yeah.
A movie like the example we have here of Kevin Garnett in Uncut Gems is like the worst for me. I hate him in that.
Yeah, he's not great in that movie, but I like it when it's played for laughs.
Yeah.
Like when the idea is that it could be a character and then they just call them by the celebrity's actual name. I love that.
Yeah, and I guess I like it when it's an actor playing themselves. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If like
sure.
Adam Sandler pops up in a movie, they're like, is that fucking Adam Sandler? And he's like,
yeah. Okay.
yeah, that's all right.
I'm going to go with celebrities playing themselves in, Akon City's funnier to me, so I'm going to go Akon City.
I'm going with Akon City too. Keep it alive, Akon. Let's build it up.
Now we got Irish Diaspora versus when your girlfriend's friends don't like you.
I believe you're going to want to say Diaspora.
It's not Diaspora?
Diaspora. No, it's Diaspora.
Diaspora.
Yep.
And what's that?
Diaspora is just like the cultural spread of it, of whatever culture it is. See how we get the little map here? This is where Irish people have migrated to over time heavily. And now there's like little pockets of Irish culture in those places.
Okay, and the brown is probably for beer and the green is for shamrocks?
Or puke. They puke a lot.
Yeah, they do throw up a lot.
Shout out Ireland.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. That one I don't like thinking about as much as when your girlfriend's friends don't like you.
Oh, I mean, I've never experienced anything but that. That's common for me.
You think that that's a you problem or?
It could be due to my laundry list of mistakes.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then maybe they're like, maybe they have it out in their mind that I'm a bad guy.
Okay. Yeah. And that's not, is that up to you or is
Totally.
Okay, cool. All right.
I'm just saying that's kind of par for the course. And when
Right.
I meet an Irish person, it's kind of exciting.
Okay. Yeah.
If I meet one of my girlfriend's friends and she's like, fuck you, I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Whoa.
What is this new experience?
Oh no, please like me. I'm like I give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Jesus, man.
Like I give a good goddamn.
Yeah,
I got
okay.
a lot of friends and most of them don't like me either. And that's fine. They got to deal with me. Because
Yeah.
I love the diaspora.
I very seldom had a girlfriend's friends as a whole not like me. But I'm sure there's been a few who are like, meh.
I also can't date someone who has too many friends.
Yeah, that's...
You gotta have a tight circle.
It's a red flag. All right. I like meeting an actual Irish person, but somebody who's just like celebrating Irish culture here, not my favorite thing.
Shout out Ireland. Always got the short end of the tough end of the clock.
I'm going to go with when your girlfriend's friends don't like you.
Yeah, I'll go with that too.
All right. Now we got Dig Dug versus Tracy Morgan.
The hell's Dig Dug?
Dig Dug's that game. from the arcade.
I don't think I've ever played it.
You've never played Dig Dug? That is so up your alley, it's crazy.
What do you mean up my alley?
You love shit like that.
Really?
This is like, what are your other favorite games? Like Halo?
Like Cyberpunk,
Yep.
Red Dead Redemption,
Totally,
or
yeah.
like Elden Ring, or,
Yeah.
anything that takes a really long time.
Yeah, same genre.
World building and
same
stuff,
box. Like box it up, ship it to your house. You need to buy a Dig Dug machine for your basement.
Tracy Morgan's electric.
Do you have a basement?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Dig Dug machine for the basement.
Okay.
Yeah. I love Tracy Morgan though.
Dude.
I love when he does this with his belly.
Oh, there's something.
Tracy Morgan. I
Something
can't
to-
do his voice. Never mind.
No, you
Cut
can't.
that part out.
Or you could apologize.
Sorry for trying to do Tracy Morgan's voice. If I had the music's on, right? Yeah. Yep, I hear it. Okay. If I had done it well, I think I could have pulled it off. But it came out not how I imagined it in my head. It's one of those acquired ones you got to work on a little bit. And then so I could be tapping my stomach, and then I'd work up to a better Tracy Morgan impression that would be okay as long as I'm only doing the voice, which is obviously only all I would do.
Oh, okay.
And so, I'm sorry to Tracy Morgan and to Tracy Morgan fans out there.
The black community.
Like specifically to
Yeah.
that's not doing a bad impression of somebody. Like, there's not a racial problem here.
That's true. Yeah.
It just was a bad impression of a man who happens to be black.
And we respect him.
Obviously, he was like one of my favorite SNL guys.
He's moving on here too. Fuck Dig Dug.
I'm going with Dig Dug.
Grant.
Show me Dig Dug.
Fuck. You guys are gonna...
You just haven't played it. And once you
That's
play
true.
it, it's going to be electric for
Yeah.
you. And I think Tracy Morgan would understand.
Well, I can tell you, you're never playing Tracy Morgan with that accent that you just put on.
I wasn't trying to play him. I feel like there's plenty of young women in Hollywood who should play him.
Up next, we have effective advertising versus the scene in Space Jam where Wayne Knight gets inflated. Obviously, Wayne Knight's moving on here.
There's no way we could ever pick the other thing. Effective advertising is cool. I love Mad Men and all that crap. But
Sure.
this is like,
It's one of the best scenes in movie history.
Yeah, holy, how'd they do it? You know what I mean?
I know how.
How?
Through computers.
You're saying he ate a bunch of computers and that's how he got that big?
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what's going to happen to you, too.
I don't eat computers.
What I've heard, buddy.
Unless they're tiny. If I can fit them in my mouth, I'm eating a computer.
You're asking for it at that point.
Yeah, you're.
You come in here looking like that, all small.
Yeah, you
I'm
come
gonna
in here
swallow
looking like
you
a
whole.
tiny computer.
I'm gonna swallow
You
you.
think I'm not gonna crunch you up in my mouth? The texture does seem satisfying of a computer. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's go with the
Wayne
Space
Knight.
Jam. Dave Matthews Band Chicago River Incident versus T-shirt cannons.
T-shirt cannons are awesome. What an invention.
Yeah, can you recap the Dave Matthews Chicago thing?
Yeah, when you're on a tour bus, you got to dump shit sometimes because you're just hauling your poop around the country. I never understood why it doesn't just drop out on the road. That seems fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
It should just
animals poop on the road.
The
come on.
bottom of the toilet you should be able to see the red.
Oh yeah, I think that would be just a hole.
Yeah, who cares?
Right.
I don't.
Yeah.
If I was driving behind a bus and a turd fell out in the road and I ran it over, I'd be like,
maybe it has like a motion sensor that sprays like one wall of water across. So
That's
that
fine.
It hits water. Because otherwise, like it should kind of slop onto the road.
yeah,
Like
a slop. A slop plop.
Like a plop. Yeah, it plops onto the
a
road.
plop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all great. But when Dave Matthews was driving by the Chicago River, they opened it up and they dumped it on one of those big ferries that like tourists go on, and like 200 pounds of Dave Matthews jam band shit fell onto them.
Yeah, that's it's one of my least favorite stories, honestly, because you guys know how I feel about poop.
Yeah, and it's also just like, whatever. Like Dave Matthews, like everybody was like, Dave Matthews is such a dick. I'm like, Dave Matthews wasn't like, do it now to the driver, like, open the vent.
Right, yeah.
Open that vent, let my poopy rain down. He didn't do that.
Yeah, he didn't.
And I like Dave's music sometimes. So like, whatever. The poop incident sucks. T-shirt cannons, they're here to stay. Those are awesome.
I've always wanted to do a video where I'm wearing a bulletproof vest and you shoot me pretty much point blank with a T-shirt cannon.
Okay. You could do it to me and I'd be shirtless and you could put a bullet in it.
Okay, let's try that then.
Sweet. T-shirt cannons, easy.
Yep.
Up next, we got the Da Vinci Code versus music your dad hates.
Yeah, music my dad hates is almost all music. that I like.
Yeah, my dad just hates music that he used to get high to, which is stuff I kind of like too. I like the Da Vinci Code as like a thing, not the movie is kind of like, ugh.
I haven't seen the movie or read the book.
Yeah.
I don't really know much about it, honestly.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, the music your dad hates is great though to me because we have very different reasons for that. Your dad is afraid of flashbacks.
Yeah.
My dad just thinks all music sucks except for like Warren Zevon and a bunch of folk artists who have 50,000 monthly listeners on Spotify right now.
That's true. My dad hates Kodak Black too, and I love his music, so.
Yeah, let's go with music your dad hates.
Easy.
D Savage I Know snippet versus the Oregon Duck mascot.
I mean, the duck's electric. I love that snippet, but the duck, dude.
D Savage lives in his car.
Yeah, he does.
They say it's alleged that he lives in his car. The I Know snippet is legendary. I feel like the Oregon Duck mascot should have been the one that's like the freaky Nike one, who's like a robot.
It was for a second.
I know, but we got the picture of like the Donald Duck looking ass.
Well, now he does the thing with his belly and he gets down.
Right, totally.
I mean, he's awesome.
Yeah, I just feel like we've got too many things working in that. In like, there's two different ducks that we're thinking about. And
I'm thinking of the one jiggling his gut and breakdancing and going to frat parties and grinding.
Yeah, I just can't get my ducks in a row here. So I'm going to go with the snippet.
I'm going the mascot, and I know where Grant's going.
I'm taking the snippet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves D Savage is his favorite rapper against all odds.
Up next, we got a carp versus the great outdoors. This seems like an unfair matchup.
Yeah, because the carp is part of the great outdoors.
Yeah, I can choose the great outdoors and I get a carp.
Yeah, I mean, at least one.
I love a carp. It is a very slept on game fish. I had a lot of fun catching carp as a kid, and most people will just kind of gloss over them and throw their fancy spinner out there. All they want is a little bass. Any pond you go to, most likely if you're in the Midwest, really anywhere, one of the biggest fish you can pull out of there is a carp. I like a carp too because there's those videos of them when you hold them up, they look like they have like great dick sucking mouths. They're like... They got like big, they don't have teeth. You can catch a carp on like a little hook and a ball of bread. That's what they like. And they just suck. They have big juicy lips.
And you're saying that's something you like about them is that you're imagining that they're sucking your...
And there's just funny videos of them when you pull them out of the water and they're gasping for air. It looks like they're going in on a different kind of rod. That's not something I like about them per se.
Right.
I like that they're stupid and they're easy to catch.
Carpe diem, does that have anything to do with the fish or no? Is it a separate?
Yeah, it's a separate thing. I'm taking great outdoors. It's all encompassing, but I'd shout out the carp.
Yeah, I'll go with the great outdoors as well.
Big poop veins in their meat fillets. You got to be careful if you're going to eat one.
Yeah. Next, we got Grady Sizemore versus lawn chairs.
Man, imagine you get home from school, sophomore year of high school.
Yeah, 2010.
Dad's got the TV outside.
Yeah.
It's a nice day. He has just finished the lawn. It's got the smell. Sprinklers going. Your mom's grilling almost a late lunch.
Oh.
Just kind of just like fucking around on the grill.
She loves that.
Dad's got the TV outside, and who do you see out there in center field for the Indians?
Grady Sizemore.
And who do you see in the stands?
Grady's ladies.
Yeah. And who's up to bat at DH?
Travis Hafner.
Fuck. And Jake Westbrook's on the mound. Oh, fuck, I'm getting chills. I'm literally getting chills.
Pronk. Who's playing third base? Tell me who's playing third base.
I can't remember it.
Tell me who's at third base.
Casey Blake. But you could put him anywhere on the field.
The utility player.
He played catcher.
Absolutely.
Oh, God.
But who was playing catcher?
Martinez.
Victor Martinez.
Oh.
Yes.
And maybe a little later on, but who was at shortstop?
Oh, Johanny Peralta?
And maybe an occasional Abstrubal Cabrera. Oh, yeah. I could cry thinking about those early. I watched Grady Sizemore highlights for 15 minutes the other day.
Yeah, we talked about Grady Sizemore not 5 minutes before the video started.
It's hard not to.
So we talk about him a lot. And yeah, he is fucking handsome as shit.
He's baseball's Brady Quinn, who is an actual all-star.
I feel like the show's gotten big enough.
Grady.
Please. Can we do an episode with Grady Sizemore?
Please, Grady.
What do you want?
You can throw baseballs in my head for an hour. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care that it won't even perform better than a regular video, probably.
Yeah. I want to be underground, buried up to my neck, like you do at the beach.
Yeah.
And my head is home plate. And from center field, you hit balls out to him, and then he whips them in and tries to hit my head.
I love it. He'll hit him. He'll hit it. He'll hit your
and you can do it until I'm blind.
Yeah, I like that.
I love it.
I love it. Yeah.
Grady Sizemore, easily.
Absolutely. I like that a lawn chair was part of your visual.
Thanks.
You worked it in there.
Yeah.
But who's on the TV? That's more important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, day-old Chinese food versus M. Night Shyamalan.
Give me day-old Chinese food. I love when it comes out of the carton in a perfect square.
And what about movie Night Shyamalan?
There's like one or two. I like The Village, kind of, and then Sixth Sense.
Signs?
I do like Signs.
He's
That's
in
3.
Signs.
I know, yeah. He's in every
plays the
movie,
guy-
yeah.
Well, yeah, but I love his cameo in Signs
Yeah.
because he's the guy who killed Mel Gibson's wife.
But hear me out. You order General Tso's the day before. You can't really eat Chinese food, do you?
No, I can't eat it at all.
Let me speak to the viewer at home.
Sorry.
You order General Tso's and you somehow don't eat the whole thing and get sick and then fall asleep farting. Let's say you have some leftovers. You get to the next day and you're like, oh yeah, fuck, I got that General Tso's. You turn that carton upside down, it comes out in a gelatinous square. And you kind of have to like beat it up, break it down, and then like add some water and heat it up and stir it and kind of try and erase that mental image out of your head and then enjoy it. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
I tell all my bitches, beat it up. Break it down. I can't really contribute much to this. I can't eat Chinese food.
I'll take M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, let's
make it
go
easy.
with M. Night,
He made
yeah.
some good movies, and day-old Chinese food's never made a film.
Yeah, true. All right, Men's Health Magazine versus a good conversation with your Uber driver.
One of these is my greatest pleasures in life.
If I could only pick Uber drivers who cannot speak, I would definitely ride that.
Oh, I
service.
love a good conversation with it. I'm the first guy to sit in shotgun. If we got a full car, hey man, can I sit up here? What the fuck's up?
And I've never told you this, but it absolutely drives me insane that right when you get in the car, you go, "Hey man, how's your night? What do you do for work? Where are you from?
Yeah.
Let's talk the entire time."
Oh, until we get out. As I
yeah.
leave, I want to be tying up a good conversation.
Yeah, I cannot do it.
Oh, I love it. I love it because I like to think that they like it. And they have a long night of dealing with people who suck. And I try and just, make their night a little better.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a service.
Yeah.
It's an act of service.
Yeah, I'm sure they like it. They all love it.
And then they also like when I smoke cigarette in there.
No, they don't. Definitely don't like that.
I don't do that anyway. Fuck a magazine. I don't fucking read that.
Yeah, I've had like 5 good Uber conversations in my entire life. 3 of them being with the driver, most of them being with my passengers in the pool. So I'll go with that, I guess, because I don't care about Men's Health Magazine.
Yeah. Last in the first round, we have Panopticon versus mid-major college basketball.
You're gonna want to say Panopticon. That is how that's pronounced.
Panopticon. I've never heard of that. What is that? A prison?
But no, what is the Panopticon?
It looks like a prison.
It's like the architecture type. It's like the circular.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So it's the circular building.
I like a circular building, but fucking some mid-major college basketball gets me rock solid.
You know what? I just realized something. I just want to make a correction. It's a cylindrical building.
Right,
A circular building would make no sense.
Yeah, it'd be flat.
Yeah. The only circular building I can really think about, and that's even a small cylinder, is the space station that Xenon lived on in Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century.
Great, man.
Which was a lie.
Great, man.
Mid-major college I don't oh my God, I could not care.
Oh, I love that. When there's nothing else on and that you fucking walk in a bar and it's just a random college game on and there's like 40 people in the stands.
I'm going to watch Charleston
Of course.
play West Kentucky.
You're not going to watch the whole game. You might watch a quarter while you're having some wings.
Hell no. I would not. I'd rather, I'd be like, turn on the reruns of like Judge Judy.
Oh, you're weird.
What?
You're a weirdo. You're not going to support the boys?
You're just going to say that?
You're not going to support the boys?
Hell no.
Fuck you, man.
They weren't good enough to make it.
You weren't either.
Yeah, of course not.
Okay.
So I don't want to relive that.
Some of those guys are good, dude. Some hoopers played for mid-majors.
Yeah, that's great. There's a reason they call them mid-majors.
If I walked in a building with someone and he was like, "No, this is an interesting Panopticon," I'd be like, "Fuck yourself. Put on Penn basketball."
Okay, but what if you walked in there and somebody was like, "Yo, let's stand in the middle and see if it echoes"?
That's a parabola.
No, that's a Panopticon will do that as well.
I don't think so.
I'm 100%. Oh, no, I'm not 100%.
Yeah, I'm going college basketball, and I don't want to talk anymore.
Show me Panopticon. He's my favorite Transformer.
Grant, where do you go?
I'll take Panopticon.
You just like how it sounds.
Yeah, I told you, cool words are going to go a long way with Grant. All right, second round. Dewey Decimal System versus Jersey Swaps.
Give me Dewey.
Yeah, show me the DDS.
Yeah. Doesn't that stand for something?
DDS?
DODOS? What am I thinking of in Call of Duty, Tony?
DDoS.
The DDoS, denial of service attack or something.
I think you might be thinking of a Dance Dance Shrevolution.
Shrevolution.
All right.
Say you want a Shrevolution.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy died.
Did who?
John Oliver?
John Oliver?
Elton John.
No.
John Lennon. John Lennon.
Oh, okay.
John Lennon died.
Recently or? Oh, okay, yeah.
I think it was the 80s.
Next.
Albino animals or fearmongering? Give me the creepy white critters.
Yeah, I'll go with albino animals, but I'm not too high on them, so I don't know how much further they're going to go.
Their beady red eyes are enough for me. Lab rats and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that those were albino. Family heirlooms versus railroad handcars.
Man, if my great granddad passed me down a railroad handcar, I would be a happier man today.
Give me the RH factor here.
Yeah.
Railroad handcars. You know? Yeah. And Roy Hargrove.
Shout out, Roy.
R.I.P. Roy. All right, checking out the crib on Google Earth versus Petri dishes.
Petri dishes. You can check out the crib for microorganisms that you've never seen before.
I don't really understand their culture, so I'm going to go with checking out the crib on Google Earth.
If it was checking out the neighborhood on Google Earth, I'd be more inclined to go there. But like my house is not an interesting one on Google Earth.
That's your fault.
Fuck you. Your house is like a shit ranch.
My house is awesome. It's a ranch.
Yeah, it's a ranch
shit
house.
ranch.
It's a shit ranch.
I've got a shit ranch,
Yeah,
and
you
you're
do.
telling me that's not cool? If you lived in my house, you would talk about how cool it is.
I'm saying what's cool is when you look at like Dubai in 2006 and then you hit the time lapse.
Okay, yeah, there's cooler things to look at on Google Earth, but checking out the crib on Google Earth is better than Petri dishes.
No way.
Yes, absolutely.
Not for me.
I would love to check out my crib on Google Earth now because it would probably have all those big tall weeds in my yard, which we recently got rid of.
When
so
do
I
you
could look-
think the Google Earth car goes by? Every week?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying there were a bunch of tall weeds in my yard and a tree that are since gone.
Yeah.
And so I'd like to take a gander into the past at what my house used to look like and then compare it to what it looks like now.
What if you were in the window still?
It's called the windowsill. Google Earth.
Petri.
I'll take Petri dishes.
Lego.
This is fucking bullshit, dude. If it was Petri dishes like a plate that had a picture of Petri from Land Before Time, that would be cool.
Imagine you bust in a little dish and put it under a microscope and then you look down and you see your little swimmers. Imagine what that would feel like.
I know for a fact you wouldn't like that because you hate seeing your kids.
Yeah, that's true.
Santa Ria by Sublime versus Cannonball while diving.
Santa Ria.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
If these two things happen simultaneously, that's fucking awesome.
If it's playing in the background and somebody
Yeah.
goes, Cannonball!
That's like a movie scene. You can faintly hear Santa Ria, and then Uncle Dickbag comes out and does a cannonball.
Yep.
And he blows up or something.
And then you're like, hey, Grandma, why'd you name him Uncle Dickbag?
Well, that's because he was born with a bag of dicks.
What does that mean?
Quite literally.
Okay.
He came out of my womb with a bag of dicks, a Winn-Dixie bag full of little dicks.
I'm not quite sure how to respond to that as I'm just
You know
a
what
child.
Winn-Dixie is?
Not really.
It's a grocery store in the South.
Okay, why'd you say that?
That's the kind of bag he had when he was born that was full of dicks.
I'm sorry to backtrack here, but why do you have a womb?
You called me Grandma.
I'm pretty sure I said Grandpa.
I'm almost positive you said Grandma. That's why I decided to go with this voice, because I thought it'd be funny.
I guess the voice is kind of confusing me a little bit. It sounded a little manly, but either way,
Fuck you. Aren't you Gen Alpha supposed to be accepting?
I don't care what your gender is, Grandma or Grandpa.
Good.
Is it okay if I put I show speed on the projector?
As long as you put more Burt's Bees on my eyelids.
I told you to stop beezing.
Fuck you. Give me the nitrous.
I don't know what that is.
Shoot me up again. Give me another fix. Daddy needs a bone.
Oh, look, Grandpa or Grandma. Speed just did the suey and jumped over a car. Isn't that cool?
No.
And scene.
Okay.
Next, seeing a wild animal at the zoo and saying who let him out of his cage versus whale sharks.
Whale sharks beat a dumb... The dad joke gets one round. You know, it gets one round. But if you walked around all day and said that, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, but I think this implies that you just say it one time.
If I ever get the chance to see a whale shark, it'll be a moment I'll never forget the rest of my life. If you said that to me at the zoo, I'd be like,
Now, what if you saw a whale shark at the aquarium and you said, who let him out of his tank?
yeah, I knew you were going to say that. And then I'd be like, he's in the tank, man.
Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage.
Great song. Yeah, whale sharks for me.
Fine, I'll go whale sharks, but don't get used to it. Soulful White Boys versus Ozempic.
Give me Ozempic.
Give me Soulful White Boys.
Grant, where do you fall?
Show me Soulful White Boys.
Whatever, you guys don't care about the health.
Think about all the Soulful White Boys. Tony Hawk, Bobby Caldwell.
Tony Hawk, Soulful?
Obviously, big ass soles on his skate shoes.
Oh, nice.
And then also Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, like they're fine, but I'll take the health of mankind.
What about Corbin, formerly known as Spooky Black?
That's a good guy.
He's a Soulful White Boy.
Sure.
How about James Blake?
I feel like Soulful White Boys aren't good at fixing stuff. I'm just going to say it, and I'm going to leave that out there.
Yeah, you leave that to the soulless White Boys.
See, that's fucked up. I'm going to start taking Ozempic.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Why? Come on.
I have diabetes, type 3.
No, you don't. There's no type 3.
There is
you
now.
Look great.
Thanks, whatever.
You don't, dude, come on.
Don't do this voice. Loveland Frog
You don't have
versus
to lose
Lutz.
anything. You don't. If you lost anything, it would be worse for your health, I think.
Loveland Frog versus Lutz.
Honestly, you don't have to lose a goddamn pound. You are perfect just the way you are.
The Loveland Frog or a lute?
Loveland Frog.
Yeah,
It is.
obviously.
It's
We
like
should-
a cryptid versus an old instrument.
We should do a whole cryptid bracket.
Oh, a cryptid bracket. I like that. What do you guys think?
Love it.
Yeah, I was yeah. All right.
Grant likes it.
Yeah,
Grant's on board.
That counts for one vote. And let's get on to the other side here.
Break on through to the other side.
Whoa, we're halfway there.
We got eye floaters versus henchmen.
I gotta go with Henchmen here.
Yes.
Oh, okay. The way you said that made me think you were gonna disagree with me.
I mean, I don't love it, but at least there's like hundreds of different kinds of henchmen. Like an eye float, whatever. It's like a phenomena, I guess. Barely. It's like having a scratch on your ass. Who cares? Something that happened.
Real quick, Grant, what would you have picked if it were tossed to you?
Probably eye floaters.
I mean, maybe there's a love for it here due to its true randomness.
Yeah.
Something that's not oft talk about.
Is it all right? Am I allowed to do a little mulligan here?
What?
Am I allowed to do a mulligan here?
Do you want to reverse it and Grant goes with eye floaters and you move it on? You get one, that's fine. It's a breakfast ball.
Breakfast ball?
Yeah, you can have a breakfast ball here.
I'm going eye floaters.
Okay.
And Grant already said,
already said
no
it.
takesies backsies for him.
Tony, where would you have gone?
Henchmen.
Oh, it's a true tie.
It's a race war.
Wait, what the hell? What did you
hell?
say? No, you don't say stuff like that.
Oh, my bad. Me and Tony are Italian.
Kronk, get your ass in here.
No, we don't need Kronk.
Kronk. Hey, Kronk, get your ass in here.
Probably not even here.
You're not in trouble, Kronk. Just get in here.
It's probably at. Oh, what a catch.
We knocked his monitor over.
Oh, this got out of hand real
This
quick.
got real out of hand.
Yeah. You,
Hey, Kronk. Kronk.
Yep.
Eye floaters or henchmen?
Henchmen.
Yeah, I don't care. Eye floaters has already moved on.
yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
care
who,
what Kronk thinks.
Yeah, no, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kronk.
Thanks, Kronk.
Great guy.
Oh, yeah, great guy, but yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Toxic work atmosphere.
A disgruntled employee. Give it up for disgruntled employee Anthony Kronk.
Disgruntled employee of the month.
I like that. We should,
We should start
doing it.
framing whohoever's been the most pissed off all month.
We
And
should
we take
do- Yeah, we
an angry
should
little
do
photo
that.
of
I
them.
like that.
And then we fire them if they win it 2 in a row.
Yeah. Vanity license plates or trail cam happenings.
One of these you can watch porn on, and the other one you can't. So I gotta go with the license plates, actually. I don't want to watch night cam porn. It makes me feel like it shouldn't be recorded.
Yeah, I like vanity license plates because I like the idea that it's called that too. It's like you're vain because you're picking what your license plate
You
says.
are, yeah.
I know, but it's like,
Yeah.
it's funny that that's in the name.
Yeah, it is funny.
You know what I mean? It's not custom license plate.
No, it's vanity.
It's a vanity. Hey, you're so vain.
Yeah.
Making it say boobs on your license plate.
Next, we got Akon City or when your girlfriend's friends don't like you.
I am going to go with when your girlfriend's friends don't like you.
I mean, yeah, at least that one's happening.
Can you imagine a con city though? Like a whole city based on scamming.
That's like, what is it? Gotham. Gotham's like that.
The typeface?
No, Batman's town.
No, I haven't seen it. Yeah, let's go with the girlfriend's friends.
That's fine.
Now we got Dig Dug versus the scene in Space Jam where Wayne Knight gets inflated.
I know I haven't played it, but I'm going with Dig Dug.
Why?
What? I don't know. I'm just trying to shake things up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the scene in Space Jam where Wayne Knight gets inflated.
Shit, me too. Yeah.
What the
That
heck?
scene's great. One of the greatest scenes in the movie. I don't know. I was trying to be funny.
What's funny about picking something you don't actually want to win?
Bitch, I'm grasping at straws.
Bitch, I'm Taylor Swift.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, you are.
Thank you.
To me, you are.
Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone.
I don't like picturing her and Travis Kelce having intimate time.
I know, you've said that a lot recently.
Think about it again.
I know. It's been one of your...
I don't like it.
Yeah. Something going on? Is there a critter in here?
We're moving the scene from Space Jam on.
Whoa, there's a weasel that just ran through.
No, there's not.
There's not?
He's lying again.
Oh my God. Oh, is that a bird in the vent?
It's not a bird.
Oh, somebody just crashed their car into the studio.
They didn't. You guys would have heard that.
You smell that? I think somebody's making cinnamon rolls in the kitchen.
We don't even have an oven. Y'all done? Y'all done making believe?
You hear that? Sounds like there's a monster truck outside.
I actually did hear that.
It's a cheese truck.
Oh,
Monster
truck.
It's a monster truck. It's delivering cheese.
Come on, next matchup. We got work to do here.
Spice things up, man.
We got t-shirt cannons versus music your daddy hate.
I'm going with the t-shirt cannon.
Yeah, I'd love to shoot my dad with one before he goes, Before it's his time, I'd like to plop my dad with a t-shirt.
Absolutely, man.
That's something I'd like to do with him.
Can we get a t-shirt cannon for the next tour?
Yeah, sure. That's probably like $110.
Yeah, but flying with it's got to be difficult, right?
No, you just buy the CO2 in every place you'd go. And I think it'd be easy because it's just a plastic contraption that you essentially screw CO2 on and then you fill it up and then... Poof.
Yeah. So we couldn't shoot the t-shirts off on the plane.
No, I don't think you can bring a thing of CO2 onto a plane. That seems fucked up. Maybe with the pressure or something, there'd be a chance at explosion.
Ah, right. Have you ever gotten a t-shirt from a t-shirt cannon at a sporting event? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, now tell me about that experience.
Caught it.
Oh.
Snagged it one-handed.
And what kind of feelings were you feeling in that moment?
Horny.
What emotions?
Horny and drunk, mostly, is what I am at sports games.
Okay.
Because all the cheerleaders and expensive brews.
Did you feel any pressure to
give it to a kid?
give the kid? Yes.
No, because I checked the size and it was like a triple XL, so.
You didn't think the kid wanted a sleep shirt?
Yeah, no, I thought about the sleep shirt thing, but it was my joy of catching it, and I felt as if I had ownership over it that moment. If I caught a foul ball and I was next to a little kid who obviously had not a lot of time left, he had crooked glasses on and he was bald with one tooth and had wires hanging out of him and stuff, and he was on a fucking stretcher and had an IV in his arm and stuff, and they had a clock next to him.
The countdown clock?
Countdown clock.
assume, yeah.
I'd give him the ball because that would probably be on ESPN.
But and did you consider in the moment that a triple XL shirt could inspire a moment between the child and the child's parents that was like, oh, look at you, Troy, you're swimming in that thing.
No, I didn't consider that.
Yeah. Next time, maybe don't be so selfish.
Okay, I'll try. Thank you.
And that's a yes on the t-shirt cannon for the next tour, correct?
I said that off rip.
And we can shake on it?
No, I don't want to touch you when you're doing this voice.
And we can shake on it?
For sure.
I know Snippet versus the Great Outdoors. Yeah, come on. It's the Great Outdoors.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh.
I love the great outdoors. And I love you, D Savage. But not as much as the outdoors.
D Savage, can you do me a favor? Can you do a 23andMe and see if we're cousins? Because that could, could really affect. Yeah. I don't know if that's your real last name.
You could finally get all that
faker.
Lean.
Huh?
You could finally get lean.
What?
Easier.
What'd you say?
You could get lean more easily.
Come again?
You heard me, bitch.
All right.
The Great Outdoors.
The Great Outdoors. Field and Stream Magazine.
If you got left in the woods and you had to catch a deer, do you think you could do it?
Nope.
If people bring you meals and stuff.
Wait, what?
You get meals dropped in by drone, and you just have to stay in the woods until you catch a deer. You think you could catch one?
Oh, yeah.
How would you do it?
Run.
You'd chase it down.
Yeah, I'm fast as shit. A lot of people forget that.
I don't. I know you're fast, but a deer has 4 legs, Nimrod.
I was the fastest human in Ohio last year.
Okay, and the slowest deer in Ohio was faster than the fastest human in Ohio.
That's not true. Have you seen Chad Ochocinco race a horse?
He got a head start.
Barely. It's because the horse was finishing watching a video essay. He was just distracted. That's all. He was looking at his phone.
That's his fault.
Yeah, that's his fault. That's what I'm saying. It was a fair and square win by Chad Ochocinco.
Okay, you could catch a deer by chasing it. You're super fast.
I don't get what your problem is, man.
Grady Sizemore, go.
Grady Sizemore versus M. Night Shyamalan.
I'd love to watch these two fight.
I love in a random things bracket when it's two people versus each other, because like, what are the odds?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, but it is Grady size more handedly.
Yeah.
Handily.
Whoever put this together fucked up, putting a vintage Cleveland Indian in here.
Yeah, absolutely, Sam. Sam did that.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Good conversation with your Uber driver versus Panopticon.
I'll take the Panopticon here.
Yes.
It's like a marvel of architecture, I guess. And a good conversation is just like a nice, sweet moment in life.
Yeah, think about that. There are no walls in a Panopticon. It's one big wall.
There are no walls between me and my Uber driver either. I'll talk about anything with him.
And there's no walls as vice president, if you ask me.
Hopefully not.
Actually, hopefully.
Oh, at least JD Vance was a drag queen at one point.
That did not happen. He was a Halloween person.
Oh.
All he was doing was the Halloween.
Oh.
He was not doing the drag. He was doing Halloween, and he does Halloween quite well. Some say better than
Not a
others.
drag queen!
Some say he does Halloween better than anyone. He does the best Halloween. Even better than Justin Trudeau.
Oh, for Halloween this year, you should be a cock and I'll be a couch. We could be JD Vance. Or you could just be a dick and go out like that.
Oh. We're basically wearing the same thing.
Yeah, we are both wearing Cavs merch and hats.
Cavs merch and a hat.
Yeah.
And pants, which I was surprised that you wore today.
Thank you.
Panopticon. Dewey Decimal System versus albino animals. I'm going with the Dewey Decimal here.
I like it, but I'm afraid that if it was like the Franz Kronk system,
Excuse me?
or if it was like the Franz Tremtrell system,
What?
or like the George Summers system.
Oh, you're saying this is getting by on the strength of the name because it's called the Dewey Decimal System?
Right.
Right. What is the Dewey Decimal System
It's just alphabetical order, and then if it's not, it
by the last name of the author, correct?
yeah, and then like if they're tied, then it goes to the next letter, then the next letter, then you know what I mean? How you do alphabetical order.
Oh, no, I understand. Yeah. No, I understand. But I
think that's it.
I asked if it was by the name of the last name of the author.
I
Is
don't
that-
know.
You don't know. Okay. Yeah.
I thought it was the alphabet.
What? Dude,
I thought Dewey Decimal invented the alphabet,
is
and that
something
became the
broken
system.
up there?
Up where?
I don't know. I think it's funny that it's called a decimal system when it has to do with letters instead of numbers.
Yeah.
But also, albino animals are cool for sure.
Yeah, but they're mutants too, and I don't fuck with that. God didn't want that.
Oh yeah, God makes mistakes.
Totally.
You just unplugged your mic.
Did I?
Yeah, you twisted it all the way around too far.
Ah,
Might have broke the whole cable, honestly.
No, that is
Probably
truly.
broke the cable. Let me grab a new one.
It's truly my bad, guys. I was showboating.
Yeah, you were.
I'm sorry for showboating and breaking one of our cables and unplugging my mic. My audio went out, and I understand now the importance of my audio being in the video. About 50% of the audio you will be hearing.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna tone it down from here on out and just take it real serious.
Let's go with Dewey Decimal System.
Let's do that. Thank you for being here. Thanks for having me.
It's not getting any easier.
Yeah, no, trust me, I get it, man. I'm a handful.
Thanks, Croc.
Croc, thank you.
Yep. His dumbass gonna walk in here in 2 seconds.
Railroad handcars versus Petri dishes.
It's railroad handcars.
Oh, totally agree with you.
Imagine you and me on one.
I kind of forgot about how they go. You know what I mean? I wasn't
You
thinking
said on the first round when you
Yeah.
saw it, you said big skateboard. And I was
Yeah.
like, man, not really. You know?
well,
No, and I even said it's like a seesaw that you move together by seeing and sawing.
Totally,
And then you
totally.
went, big skateboard.
yeah, it looked like a big skateboard.
Yeah, but you go like this.
Yeah,
And
totally.
you can even do it as a one-man show.
Yeah.
You can kind of just pump and dump.
Yeah. And that's a real showboating move, which usually I like, but right now, very against.
That's what I like when they break out of prison and wear, hey, brother, we're out now.
Yeah.
You know, they jump on the handcar and the blind guy, I think, pumps them along.
And I like the teamwork there because I feel like if we're both pumping, that's better than one person pumping and showing it off.
Yeah, absolutely. Handcars, moves on.
Yeah. It's almost like one of those, what's it called? The beer trolleys.
Yeah, it's like a beer trolley.
It's like that, but those are lame.
It's an old, it's an old trolley.
Yeah.
Santa Ria by Sublime or Whale Sharks?
Oh, this is a tough matchup.
I gotta lean Critter over a song.
I'm going to go with Song over Critter here.
Yeah, that's fine. I guess I've never seen a whale shark, and
Yes, you have.
not in real life.
Toledo Zoo?
No, they don't have one.
Yeah, they do.
Bullshit.
They
Maybe
have
now.
they have a whale shark.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
I walk in there, I go, where's the whale shark?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's
I don't think they do.
It's
I don't
washed
think
up
they
in the
do.
polar bear
I
exhibit.
don't think they do.
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't think they do.
it lays on the
I don't
rocks in
think
the
they
polar
do.
bear exhibit. Yeah.
Grant, where do you go on this?
Whale shark.
All right. Oh, where is my whale shark be? The Loveland Frog or Soulful White Boys?
Santa Ria.
Man, you're a soulful ass white boy.
I ain't got no crystal ball.
I like cryptids more than boys.
Sorry, I'm imagining like a sad version, almost like the song in Donnie Darko. Mm-hmm. Mad World, when they do the sad version of Mad World, it's like that, but it's Santa Ria by Sublime. That happens when it loses in the Random Things bracket, and it's sad.
All right.
So it's like a piano ballad, like, I don't practice.
Yeah, I'm with you. I can imagine it.
Yeah, so I was doing that.
And I slapped her bed behind. Yeah, it's good.
And I really want to know.
Yeah, that's good, man.
There's a cryptid versus like boys. White boys. Yeah,
I'm going cryptid over boys every time, especially a giant frog from a weird town like Loveland.
Yeah, Loveland's in Ohio. We never really cleared that up.
No, it's like an hour north of Cincinnati.
Yeah, it's near Cincinnati. So
just a random little town.
Yeah, who has a cryptid frog.
Yeah, if you look up cryptids on Wikipedia, this one comes up. You don't got to dig deep to find the Loveland frog. It's a real thing.
Yeah,
happened to people.
Be like that Jersey Devil and then like a chupacabra and then Loveland frog.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's kind of their claim to fame.
Totally. Let's go with the Loveland frog.
Bigly.
Eye floaters or vanity license plates?
Vanity licenses.
Oh, man. There's a little momentum on eye floaters for me right now.
There is. Yeah. We just had a whole big issue with it, a whole big to-do.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the eye floaters because there's, again, something a bit mystical about it. And I think about those movies that are kind of like experimental. They're almost like the good student films where there's just kind of like random stuff on the screen and it's emotional with like post-rock playing. Mm-hmm. I kind of imagine that a little bit.
Okay.
Like they remind me of dreams. Eye floaters kind of remind me of dreams.
All right.
And so I'm going to go with eye floaters.
That's okay.
And Grant, which one would you like to go with?
Eye floaters.
You love floaters.
I had a floater in your eye.
You wish you did.
Okay.
I play good defense.
I'm
a little undersized, but I can play.
You're Bones.
I'm Bones.
You were Bones on the court. And not Bones Highland. He's a bad boy.
I've got some bones to pick with you.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. You're great. You're fantastic. Honestly, today you've been so good.
This one's
just a great job, man. Just like, holy shit.
This is when your girlfriend's friends don't fuck with you versus that scene in Space Jam where you go,
what a performer, this guy.
Can we get rid of the girlfriend's friends for once here?
Yeah, of course. It's the Space Jam thing. It's way better, yeah.
And honestly, in my last relationship, that's why those friends didn't like me. Because I was always referencing this scene.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just wouldn't stop.
You sure that's why?
I guess not.
You don't think it was the stench?
My stench?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did used to smell like weed, heavy, loud.
I mean... Tony just raised his hand? Is that?
Yeah.
He said, I smell like weed.
Yeah. That's good, though. You want that kind of...
I thought you smelled more like Italian food than you smelled like weed.
That's fucking racist. What you just said is racist.
I was talking to you.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were talking to Tony.
No!
So you're like, Tony, you don't smell like weed. You smell like fucking ravioli.
No, you smelled like ravioli. You had a ravioli phase.
Okay. Leave me alone, dude.
This is so difficult.
Just leave me alone. You're like up my ass today. And it's like, fuck, dude, I'm just talking about random things. There's enough here for props. You don't got to go digging around and pretending I had a ravioli phase. It's like just...
It's kind of funny if you had a ravioli phase.
It's not true, so I don't know how it could be funny.
You're saying that? That's what you're saying?
Let's keep it going.
You say a lot of untrue things, and they're very funny.
T-shirt cannons are the great outdoors.
Best performers alive.
T-shirt cannons are great outdoors.
The way that you're able to come up with stuff out of thin air, it's inspiring.
I'm going with T-shirt cannons here because it makes me think of boobs.
A lot of people.
Makes me think of boobs.
People honestly find joy and they find solace in your zany stories and your ability to just come up with stuff on the spot. People think you write it. That's how good it is.
A wet T-shirt cannon would be awesome. You jam it full of a wet white T-shirt and you shoot it at a crowd of broads.
If you're not ready to be vulnerable, just say it. Just say that. Say, I'm not ready to be vulnerable.
Great Outdoors is a good place.
I don't take compliments well because you're talking about my soul.
I don't want to be complimented and I don't want to have a make-believe ravioli past and I don't want to talk about anything really right now that's not on the board.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. That's good. It's covered. I got it all. Thanks, man.
Sorry that I came up with a reality where you had a girlfriend whose friends didn't like you because you smelled like weed and ravioli. I'm sorry, but that's funny.
Maybe to you and your freak squad of geeks. Over here, we're focused. See this right now?
What?
T-shirt cannons are great outdoors.
I'm going with T-shirt cannons.
Obviously.
Okay.
We're together once again. Doesn't that feel nice?
Yes, it feels nice to sit next to you because you're so goddamn talented.
All right. It's Grady Sizemore.
Yeah, versus a Panopticon, which is a cylindrical prison, which we knew the whole time and didn't just figure out later. It was a prison the whole time. Yeah, Grady Sizemore moves on, though. I mean, come on.
Grady Sizemore's never going to prison. Honestly, if I went to prison, I think I'd spend a lot of the time drawing him. And I'd get really good at drawing him.
He's one of the people I could draw from memory.
I could draw him right now.
Yeah.
Give me a pen.
No.
Oh, okay.
We don't have time to draw. We're focused on the serious bracket.
That's my bad.
Dewey Decimal System versus Railroad Handcars.
It's the handcars.
It's the handcars. I completely
It
agree.
all comes back to the physical world. Organization is great, but when I hear that, and I'm like hitchhiking down an old railway, I know who's coming. A blind guy who's probably good at whistling.
That's always who's on a railroad.
For the most part.
I'm still learning
In
about him because I
movies,
thought it was
yeah.
a little skateboard last
No,
round. So.
in movies, it's usually like someone who's
Or
like
big skateboard, square skateboard.
slightly
sorry.
prophetic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they're kind of just going, and they're usually kind of blind. Cataracts.
And the voice.
Oh, I can't do the voice.
I could do it, I think.
Nope.
I imagine they have some sort of southern wisdom.
Yeah, and it's almost like they pull up on you. Maybe I'm just referencing one movie here, and like,
Right.
you know they're blind, but they pull up on you and they go, "Where are you boys heading?" And everybody's like, "Whoa."
And then if you don't want to get on the railroad handcar with the guy, I imagine he's like, well, I'll leave you with one piece of advice. If the wind blows westward, head to the caves.
Yeah, that's close.
Yeah, and then you're like, well, whatever could that mean? He's like, you'll know soon enough.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, yeah.
Wait. And he goes, boys, I never existed. He's a ghost or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's good, man.
Yeah.
Handcars moves on.
Totally. Tell you what it wouldn't win against is railroad hand jobs.
True.
That's it.
What?
Whatever. Whale sharks versus the Loveland frog.
I like the Loveland frog because he could give me a hand job. And a whale shark couldn't because it doesn't have hands.
That's crazy. I'm gonna go with whale shark because it's real for sure. And Loveland frog, like I just never met him. I never had a good conversation with a Loveland frog.
Fair enough. I gotta go cryptid here. Loveland frog for me.
Whale shark. That's a hybrid of two badass big sea critters.
Yeah, but it's just not. It's still a fish.
What do you mean?
It's not a whale.
I mean, it's kind of it's a whale of a time.
That's true.
Like, seeing one is a whale of a time at the aquarium with your little cousins.
I go frog. Grant, where do you go?
Give me the frog.
Thank you.
This is bullshit.
Grant used to fuck a girl in Loveland. That's why.
What?
Grant used to fuck that frog in London.
London? What the heck? All right.
My Loveland bridge. Want to go down my Loveland. We going down like Loveland. He's a big frog. Like, how come every time you come around my Loveland, go down like Loveland. We're going down. Cool.
Eye floaters versus the scene in Space Jam where Wayne Knight gets inflated.
I'll go with eye floaters.
How in the hell did we come around to this?
I'm sick of thinking about the scene, and honestly, it's kind of a cheap gimmick, and I think there's funnier bits in that movie.
Okay, fine. I'll go with eye floaters because you're teeing me up to get one of my favorites and most unlikely to the Final Four.
There we go.
I love it. T-shirt cannons versus Grady Sizemore.
That is tough. I don't think we really have t-shirt cannons that would make me excited without Grady Sizemore.
Yeah,
he
what the hell?
invented my excitement for sports and passion and love for Cleveland, all things Cleveland. Cleveland till I die. That's Cleveland till I die. I was doing Cleveland till I die.
Can you show me how? Is
It's
this
easy.
right?
Yeah, that's good.
This is right?
It's almost like you're asking someone to take a picture, but you're going to want to offset them
Oh, totally.
and then give them a shake.
Is there any way to get these fingers out of the way so it looks more like a C?
What?
These fingers seem to be in the way of
Try
making it
this
look like
out.
a... What's that? Oh, crap.
It's almost like you're holding two salt shakers.
You know what it is? It's Legos.
I don't know what this has to do with Nigeria, but sure, yeah.
Yeah, look at it.
Well, I don't like how you're doing that. Looks like you're stroking a big cock. I'm going
At
Grady
least two. It
Sizemore.
wouldn't be just one. Grady Sizemore. So we got our final four here. Let's get to the first matchup, which is Railroad Handcars versus the Loveland Frog.
Now, if this was something like the Mothman, or let's say a Chupacabra, or maybe the ghost of Gibbs Bridge.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That
If
one's
it was,
cool.
that one's a little close to home. But the Loveland Frog is niche when it comes to the cryptid world.
It's a bit of a doofus.
It's a doofus. It's almost the laughing stock
Right.
of the cryptid community.
Right, like if I was doing a cryptid draft, which I'm sure we've done before.
It would be undrafted. It would maybe get a tryout for like the worst squad.
Yeah, like it could play for the Wizards maybe.
Yeah, I feel like part of its lifespan is due to its silliness.
Yeah.
We kind of keep it around because it's like, oh yeah, he's like the hillbilly.
Right.
He's like a hilljack.
And you know what? I'm not ruling it out at all that this is a guy in a frog costume.
Never would.
Yeah.
Never would. It might be Chris.
Yeah,
it might be our friend Chris.
Who's from Loveland.
Yeah, or his dad.
Yeah.
Whose name's Jesse.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's
I
Jesse.
never knew that. Yeah.
Jesse.
Jesse.
Yeah.
Nice.
I believe his mom's name's Karen.
Jesse and Karen and then Chris. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just getting it. Yeah. Any brothers and sisters?
Oh, yeah. Big family down there in North Carolina.
Okay. All right.
And then I believe somewhere else too. But
Oh, sweet.
big family.
Nice.
Big black family.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. Good for them.
Yeah.
Railroad handcars, they've really grown on me now that I
Me
know
too,
more
yeah.
about them because the mechanics I was confused about.
Yep.
Could Tony Hawk do a sort of trick on one of these or
Don't
no?
think there's it's stuck to a railroad.
Okay. All right.
Or you could do a race.
If for some reason you see a rock with moss on the western side, duck for cover.
Isn't it always on the western side?
It's always on the eastern side.
Is that true?
I think so.
I don't know. All right, we're going hand cars.
Yeah, let's do the hand jobs. And now we've got eye floaters versus Grady Sizemore.
Can't have eye floaters when you're in center field.
Absolutely not.
You cannot be distracted by those.
Actually, for most plays, you probably could.
Yeah.
Like a grounder, grounder to the shortstop or whatever. I'm sure he's got a little bit of wonder.
Yeah, Grady's got wonder.
Yeah.
Grady's ladies. Imagine having a whole section in the stand dedicated to hot ladies that were there to watch you.
I mean, that sounds awesome, right?
It doesn't get it really in the 21st century. I don't know if it's been eclipsed.
Yeah, it's like, and they didn't do a Brady's ladies thing. Brady
Hell
Quinn was
no.
hot as heck, but like,
He got whatever 80 for Brady. He got about a bunch of old gals.
oh, I'm talking about that's Tom Brady. I was talking about Brady Quinn.
Oh yeah, well he wasn't good enough.
Oh, right, but I mean, there still could be ladies there to watch. He's good for Notre Dame.
Yeah, that's true, but they can't have sluts at Notre Dame.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's a Christian school.
Yeah, it's a Catholic school.
Oh my gosh, even worse. Yeah, or better. It depends.
Whatever.
Whatever. Yeah. I'm sure there were a lot of people trying to bend down south for Brady at that point.
South Bend,
South Bend, Indiana.
Touchdown Jesus in your ass. Something.
Sure, well, there's something there. Yeah.
All right.
Who's your daddy? It's probably Brady.
Sure. Yeah.
But,
We'll go with Grady Sizemore here.
yeah, go Grady Sizemore. Yeah, we were just kind of wasting time there.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna. Never mind. Let's put a poll up.
Yeah.
Let's let the fans vote for a small amount of time that doesn't determine anything about us, but it lets us know your opinion.
Yes, there's going to be a poll up in the chat where you can vote for the winner of Random Things Bracket 3. We've got Railroad Handcars or Grady Sizemore. Get your votes in now. You should be able to vote by clicking.
It's a man versus an inanimate object, but the object is so cool, so simple.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just tug and chug along.
And that's you tug and it's up
a
and
tug
down,
and chug.
up and down.
Yeah.
And that
Just kind of tug on it.
propels it somehow. How does it work underneath it?
I think it like drives a wheel of sorts with like a
Yeah.
pulley.
A pulley system, you think?
Well, like when you do this, how like the axle would spin a tire or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine it's like that, but just manually.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
It's kind of like a wagon.
Yeah.
It's like a flat wagon.
It's a flat wagon.
Flat wagon. I'm just trying to listen. I want to know everything I can about it before I make my decision.
Flat wagons matter.
What?
That's like flat asses matter.
Oh yeah.
Whatever.
Want to take a ride in my big red dragon? What's the one with the axle dragon? You know the camp song.
Yep.
What is it?
Red wagon.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, how does it start?
You had it.
I had it.
Yeah.
You sound like you don't know.
With the front seat broken and the axles dragged.
I know that's not how it starts.
You
though.
can't ride in my
You can't ride in my big red.
little.
Oh, you can't ride in my little red wagon. Back seats, front seats broken. Which one's broken?
Front seat's broken, yep.
Front seats broken and my axles dragging. And it would be in the voice of the railway car guy, right?
No.
No?
No.
It would not.
It's the voice of a camp counselor. So it's like, you can't,
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm not even doing that one.
Yeah, no, that's good.
No, thanks. Grady Sizemore, by the way, for the people who don't know, losers. 2000 center field superstar for the Cleveland Indians,
Yeah,
which are now the
perennial all-star.
Guardians. And just, Golden Glove, I believe.
No, multiple times.
Yeah, multiple time Golden Glove winner. Just heartthrob of the entire Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
And I don't know what he's doing now. Hopefully he has time to do our show.
I hope he's working for Cleveland radio in some sense.
I feel like I'd rather just look at him than hear him.
Hey, man, don't objectify the guy.
You know what? You're right. He's probably in his late 30s now.
He's probably kind of ugly now.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, once you hit 30, kind of goes quick.
You gotta be joking me.
Yeah, I got 4 months left, probably.
George Clooney.
George who?
Clooney.
Never heard of him. When did he play for the Tribe?
I'm saying there's a lot of hot guys who hit their prime in like that 40 range.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm going to. This is not about me. I'm just saying Grady Sizemore probably looks great.
Hopefully.
He's a great looking guy.
He's going to look good when he wins this bracket because that's who I'm picking.
Yeah, I'm going to pick Grady Sizemore. And that was a big mistake, Sam, for putting a vintage Cleveland sports person.
I think Casey Blake would have won it too.
Yeah, honestly, Travis Hafner would have won it
easily.
The same amount. It would be so
probably
easy.
even faster.
Yeah, maybe.
Because if you would have put Travis the Pronk Hafner, yeah, that would have been done.
Yeah.
Remember when he just couldn't stop hitting grand slams?
Oh, it was amazing. He was like Fernando Tatis.
He was addicted to grand slams.
Yeah, I mean, that was so cool.
It was cool.
Yeah. Grady Sizemore wins the Random Things bracket. Let us know if you want to see more of these. I know it's been a while since we did the last one. Comment random things that we can add to the next bracket. Sam will scour the comments and he'll commiserate with Grant and they'll figure out what to put in the third one. Grant will commiserate with him and they'll figure out what to put in the fourth one. So leave a comment down there. Other than that, like the video, subscribe. We got our Patreon available. It's only $5 a month, or become a member on the main channel, HIVEMIND. $5 a month, you get extra content, you get to participate in stuff. And we have our newsletter out now, powered by Beehive, that you can subscribe to in the description.
Read that shit.
I've been Riley. This is Graydon. We've been HIVEMIND Unlimited.
See you in the next one.
See you in the next one. What's SpongeBob always ready for?
What do you mean?
He says his catchphrase is "I'm ready."
Probably to get fucked in all those porous holes of
Oh
his.
fuck!
What?
I left my phone was sitting on here.
Put it back down.
Okay, that's
good.
all right. Cool. Yeah, because I was worried about.
I think he's ready to get fucked in all those porous holes of his.
Now, okay, explain
Like,
that.
imagine like 60 cocks coming at him like samurai swords or something.
That's what he's ready for.
I think so.
Is he ready for like combat of any kind?
No.
Well, he did. I mean, he's in karate, as he calls it. He's so funny, man.